So we're over here in Riverside County, boa capital of the world. According to one of my buddies, if you find a boa in Riverside, it doesn't count because there's just too many of them. It's like the cheetah Rosy boa spot, but that's okay. We're gonna look for them anyway. And there's red diamonds out here, speckleds, gophers, patch nose, striped racers. So we'll see what we can find. I've said it before in my videos, every time you guys flip rocks, make sure that you put them back as best as you can, back to their original spot. It's a micro habitat, so you don't want to mess that up. Notice it's really dry today, so we need some more moisture. It's been a very dry winter so far. Man, if I was going to ever find a Rosy, it'd be under this rock right here. It's like perfect. Oh man, it's heavy. Oh man, that'd be a Rosy. That ended up being a perfect rock. I saw that from a distance and thought, man, that's gonna be a perfect rock for a snake. But you know what? For the other 100 rocks that I saw that looked exactly like that, there wasn't a snake under it. So I guess that's 1% of the time. Awesome. All right, first snake of the day. Hopefully it continues. Releasing the Rosy boa back to his home. There you go, buddy. Thanks for allowing us to see you. Alright, go, 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 go. Alright, so Will just flipped this and said no snake, and I said, really? Check again. No, it was on the other side of the rock, and it startled him and heard the rattle, and I saw him, so I went back under there. I actually haven't seen exactly what it was. I'm guessing it's a red diamond, but
it is. You ready?
Alrighty, cool. Red diamond. Got a ruber.
And the only reason I put my hands here is because you could see right here, and you could see he's not there. Oh yeah, he's in the blue.
Alright, so this is the red diamond rattlesnake, Crotalus ruber. You saw the video where we actually flipped him. We were looking for Rosy boas, but he's not too happy. He's in shed. It's pretty dry out, so it's hard for him to shed, but this is a snake that typically grows from 2 to 4.5 foot long. It can get bigger than that. Now, one interesting thing about the red diamond rattlesnake is most snakes, the females are larger than the males, but in the red diamond rattlesnakes, the males are actually larger than the females. So that's kind of an interesting fact. Now, this one's just a juvenile. The juveniles a lot of times are more duller in color. Once he ages and gets a little older, he'll actually get the really red coloration and have brighter colors. But right now he's in shed too, so it makes it look even worse. It's almost like a brownish coloration. Now the way that you can tell the difference between them and the Southern Pacifics is, especially when they're younger, kind of browner coloration, is he has that coon tail, the black and white. The Southern Pacific doesn't have the black and white tail, so you can tell right away. This is a species of special concern. They're protected, state protected, so you can't really actively look for them. You can't touch them, you can't take them. It's mid-February, and in mid-February they're going to be active during the day and evening periods. Not as much at night because it's still cooler, but during the late spring, summer, late fall, or early fall I should say, they're going to be active at night. And during the evening and morning periods, not as much during the day. During early spring, late winter, they're going to be active during the day. It's about 75 degrees, something like that, 70, 75 degrees. So it's warming up. Now the red diamond rattlesnakes are, like a lot of the rattlesnake species, they'll eat similar stuff. They'll eat small mammals, rats, small rabbits, ground squirrels, other snakes. They'll eat lizards. Now what's cool about these guys, they're not a constrictor. They rely on their venom, and that's why they have their venom, is they'll actually be they're an ambush predator, so they'll actually wait by a rodent hole or wait by a trail, curl up, wait for a lizard to pass by, wait for a mouse, some sort of prey item to come by, and they'll strike, envenomate, let go, and then they can follow where it dies, and then they go and eat it. So that's unlike, say, the Rosy boa that we found. They're a constrictor. They're gonna bite and constrict around it and suffocate the prey item. He relies on his venom to kill the prey item. That's why they have their venom. Now this is typical position for a red diamond. I mean, they can be very noisy at first, get real defensive, but a lot of times they are a quiet rattlesnake. So he's calmed down. He started to work out that I'm not here to hurt him. He's still in the defensive position. If I were to move over where the camera's at, he would follow me and he'd rattle. But there's nowhere on this snake that I could touch him. Not that I would do that anyway, but just to give you an example of how good he is at being able to protect himself, there's nowhere on this snake that I could touch without him tagging me. He would definitely tag me, without a doubt. So very, very cool snake. We'll let him go, let him on his way, leave him alone, and hopefully it'll get some moisture and he can shed. So awesome find.